I would like to show how I make these templates to scribe the shapes on my lumber pieces when making furniture. I'm doing an early American piece, kitchen cabinet now, and there are a number of scroll shapes including moldings and cornice shapes, etc. And I'm just starting now to produce those forms that I'll use to lay out the furniture. Now, I've shown in the video, the SketchUp video, how I set up SketchUp to produce full-size templates. And these are the two sheets that are printed out on my printer from SketchUp. And of course, these are 8.5 by 11 pages, and the shape is longer than that, so I need to connect these two sheets. I use the X-ray mode in SketchUp, so it shows me a background blue area, and I know exactly where to trim these pieces so that they'll go together correctly. This is the one joint here, and I can find that blue area and trim off the thin slice of margin. And then likewise on this piece I can trim off that same amount, showing and the X-ray shows me exactly where to slice that. And I connect these with Scotch tape whenever I'm, and with my students I'll use layout and print PDFs on large scale paper, and my students can then get those printed on large copiers. But at home here I just use 8.5 by 11 and connect the sheets accordingly like this. So now I'm taped. I don't need this area up here, so I can just slice that off. And I don't need this area down here, slice that off. Now I've got the full shape that I need to mark out on the lumber, and I can put it on this poster board. I get thicker than normal poster board. This is about a, I don't know, it's almost a 32nd. I go to the art store and I pick up these thicker poster boards. I like that much better. And then I use a glue stick and just paint the back of the paper, stick it onto the poster board, and use the X-Acto knife to cut this out. Now, a lot of woodworkers are spending a lot of time making templates out of wood parts and plywood and things like that. It seems to me that that's a much harder process. You have to use machinery to cut accurate curves and so on. It's so easy with an X-Acto knife to cut these shapes, and the templates last a long time, repeatedly on multiple parts. So now I've already pasted the previous two sheets together and mounted it on this poster board and then shaved out with the X-Acto knife the shape that I need. And so this is a complete template for that middle scroll part of the side piece in the kitchen cabinet.